10 minutes or so. As the music plays, we invite you to just close your eyes, relax, rest in the presence, and hold space.
Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Ganapataye Namo Namaha. 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 Omega Dantaya Vidmahi Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Ganapataye Namo Namaha. 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 Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Ganapataye Namo Namaha Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari Ganapataye Namo Namaha Ganapataye Namo Namaha Ganapataye Namo Namaha Ganapataye Namo Ganapataye Namo Namaha Suklam Bharadaram Vishnu Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarvavignopashantaye Sarvavignopashankam Ganapataye Namo Namaha Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha Gam Ganapataye Namo Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari Ganapataye Namo Namaha Ganapataye Namo Namaha Ganapataye Namo Namaha Ganapataye Namo
Namaste.
Namaste.
Welcome to our weekly online Satsang. Satsang is a fancy Sanskrit word for spiritual community. It means literally, in Sanskrit, community of truth. So wherever we have two or more people come together who are on the path of awakening into oneness with all that is, we have a Satsang. And we strengthen one another exponentially by sharing our journeys, by sharing our presence with one another. So we're so glad that you're here tonight. It's a critical time on planet Earth. We need to awaken collectively, the human species, as quickly as possible, since we're teetering on the edge of a lot of trouble, environmentally, politically, etc. And you know all about that. What's going to change it is when the collective consciousness of humanity awakens and the heart of humanity begins to flower. As we awaken, we discover that we are one being manifesting itself through 8.3 quirky, distinct human forms. There's one heart, one love. And we're awakening now one person at a time, but with each person whose heart begins to flower, the scale is shifting from a world of competition, conflict, and violence into a new world of cooperation, harmony, and peace. One of these days, we're going to reach critical mass, and the whole collective consciousness of humanity will shift. And that's why we're working, doing the things we're doing at Flowering Heart Center, and so many other spiritual groups, meditation groups, spiritual teachers are working toward this same end. Many of us are sharing forms of spiritual transmission, of divine grace and awakened consciousness that greatly accelerates the journey of awakening in the receiver. There are many forms these days that are being shared openly, which is great. These things used to be kept largely secret. Virtually every mystical tradition on this planet has some form of the direct transmission of awakening, but it's been kept just for a few over the millennia. Now so many teachers and groups are bringing it out in the open and sharing it openly. We share something called the Flowering Heart Blessing, Hridaya, Vikasa, Diksha. And it's beautiful. When you receive it, your heart begins to flower. And by this we mean your spiritual heart with the divine at the center. When that connection is made and the divine begins to blossom inside of you, everything changes in a beautiful way. And it's coming from within. It's not requiring that you be excessively connected to external places and processes and teachers, because it's all within you. So you're soaking in it right now, so join us. We invite you. One of the things we learned, this blessing is free, and initiation occurs when you receive one of the Flowering Heart blessings, and you can just open yourself and invite the divine to pour it through you to others. So you might as well start here tonight and join us in sending the Flowering Heart blessing to everyone who joins us tonight for the Satsang, and everyone who ever views this recording or listens to the audio at any time in the future. Because Spirit is always here and now and unbounded by time or distance in space, it will be the same for someone who watches this 10 years from now as those of us that are here tonight. So that's pretty cool, actually. So please join us. Also, if you're on Facebook Live in particular, leave us a heart or a thumbs up, a love or a like, or whatever emoji suits your feelings. And we go in and we look at the end and we see the names of those who gave us a like or a love, and we send you extra hugs and blessings. So don't forget to do that. You can do it right now. If you're on Vimeo, just enter in the chat, hi, it's me, and give your name and namaste or just hello, and we'll send you special blessings too. Although everybody's being blessed right now. And that will continue to grow during the satsang. We like to open it at in the beginning we have 10 minutes of silence while the music plays, and then after any appropriate announcements, we like to open it to questions and answers on the spiritual journey, or anything relative to spirituality where you would like more insight, more clarity. It helps everyone when you ask your questions, because it moves the divine to pour out inspiration, to pour out light that we all get to share. And our journeys, though unique, parallel one another, and we all go through similar challenges and similar questions along the way. So look inside and ask if there's something you might ask tonight to help catalyze our discussion, while I read a little article from inspiringquotes.com. We do this each week, these little articles that are timely and quotes from influential people throughout history. Tonight, our article in the collection of quotes is by Nicole Villanueva. Nicole is a writer and thrift store lover and group chat meme spammer based in Ontario, Canada. The good kind of spam. Thank you, Nicole. So Nicole has written this little article and a collection of quotes for overcoming adversity. And here's what she has to say about that. Irish philosopher Edmund Burke once said, "He that wrestles with us strengthens our nerves and sharpens our skill. Our antagonist is our helper," unquote. It's an important outlook to remember that the hardest times are often the ones that shape us the most. Adversity often ends up revealing an inner strength, resilience, and self-awareness we might not have known we had. It can make us more compassionate and better equipped to help not just ourselves but others. Hard times, once they're in the past, can even give us a whole new perspective on life going forward. The ability to focus on the bigger picture instead of getting caught up in the small details. Whether you're going through a difficult period now or are looking for a toolkit for the future, these insightful quotes on overcoming adversity can help you tap into that inner power that gets us through. Here we go. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Martin Luther King Jr. Should you shield the valleys from the windstorms, you would never see the beauty of their canyons. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, psychiatrist. Valor withers without adversity. Seneca. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror, I can take the next thing that comes along. Eleanor Roosevelt. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller. All the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. Walt Disney. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. Let me embrace thee, sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. William Shakespeare, of course. You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it's important for you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages. Michelle Obama. I've never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who led difficult lives and led them well. Theodore Roosevelt. Show me someone who has done something worthwhile, and I'll show you someone who has overcome adversity. Lou Holtz, college football coach. One thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. Haruki Murakami. So true. Well, we've been slim on questions the last couple weeks. Do you have any answers? It is an opportunity for us to discuss things concerning your spiritual journey, which would be helpful. That's why we're here. But if there aren't any and you just want to receive blessing and go off the air sooner than we would, that's your choice. I have noticed, of course, in recent weeks that sometimes the questions aren't coming through.
Oh, that's true.
So let me refresh. Yep. It's happened again, I guess.
Okay.
Although they weren't questions. But there were loves. Come on. All right. Just having some interesting stuff going on. As usual. Okay, so hi Stacy. Thanks for the hearts and the love. And Sandra Sagradini, namaste, abrazos desde Uruguay. Back at you. Thank you so much. And Julio Contreras, namaste, Lisolat, and I send much love and light to all. Thank you, Julio and Lisolat. They've been our spiritual friends for like 20 years. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, we can wait just a few minutes and I'll check Vimeo as well to see if anyone has posited a question there.
It says it hasn't started yet. Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
but it did. You see. Okay. Well.
Try refreshing again.
I can, but that's what happens. Y Caterina, también abrazos desde México. A ti también. We just did a big spiritual clearing on our house and property. Really super scrubbed the entire property. And there's a lot of room here, several buildings. And we needed to do it. We did it. Felt great. It's good to keep your space clear, which can be done a number of ways, just by playing spiritual music, lighting candles with an intention, sage, incense that's been blessed, sprinkling with holy water, blessed salt, prayers, blessings, but to invite the divine to just wash over and through your dwelling or dwellings and your property is amazing. And sometimes we forget to do that. So we encourage it. Okay. Well, we have people from all over tonight, which is wonderful. We're doing a new book for our book club every Sunday, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 to 3, which we recommend. It's called Don't Believe Everything You Think, the expanded edition. Why Your Thinking is the Beginning and the End of Suffering, by Joseph Newen. It's a really lovely book. And it's not too late to join us. We just really got started. The first couple chapters are just a few pages long, and I think you would enjoy that a lot. Also, check out our centering group, which is from 3 to 3:30 on the same Zoom link, although you can go to the book club and not the centering, or the centering and not the book club. It's the same link, 3 to 3:30. Centering is a contemplative meditation practice that came from the desert monks of the first few centuries. And it's the core of Western and Eastern mystical Christian meditation or contemplative prayer. And today, centering prayer is being practiced by Tibetan Buddhists, Zen Buddhists, Hindus, Taoists, Christians of all forms, Muslims, Jews, every stripe of pagan I can think of. And so if you're looking for a meditation, what's that?
I don't know.
A meditation practice that focuses on the divine within, you should really check out centering. And we have all kinds of information on our website, and you can just dive in anytime, Sunday at 3 p.m. We start promptly at 3.
Book club at 2.
Yep. And if you go to our website, there's a button for Book Club Centering Group up toward the top of the menu of buttons, and there we give the Zoom link, and it stays the same every week. It's easy. Okay, Tristan, where did you go, my friend? Tristan is a
Prolific question asker.
and passionate Native American mystic from Canada, in Canada. And he's always got 2 or 3 questions at least. And I'm missing you, Tristan. I don't know where you went. I haven't been able to coax a single question out of this group here, and I know all of you, so. Okay, well then, close your eyes and invite the divine presence to flood you, to work on you, to transform you. The outer world, so called, is really just a reflection of the inner world. It's all inside of you, and the screen you're looking at with a picture of me and Suzanne and anything else in the room around you, those are pictures that your brain is creating from sensory input. Two people can be looking at the exact same room and situation and have a completely different experience. Truly, when your inner world awakens and is transformed, and all the negative programming and negative thinking is cleared away, and the veil of illusion that creates a sense of separation between you and others, you and the divine, you and the universe, when that veil, which is an illusion, is dissolved, your outer world will be transformed also. The answers to transformation, to freedom and liberation are all within. The fullness of the Godhead dwells within you. Rumi said, you're not just a drop of the ocean, you are the entire ocean of God in a drop. It's all within you, the entire universe. Invite the divine to give you exactly what you need to thrive and flower and transform. The divine is all-knowing and all-powerful, already knows what you need. It's pure love and accepts you just as you are, unconditionally. Just receive the outpouring of divine grace and blessing. It's pouring out to you right now. You don't need to beg. You don't need to ask specifically. Just open yourself and invite the divine to flood your spirit with light, to enlighten you in oneness with the divine source and with all that is, to flood your mind and your emotions, your soul, with cleansing grace to dissolve negative thinking, painful and negative emotions, programming, charges, and replace it all with divinely inspired ideas, thoughts, and plans. Invite it to flood your body with healing, grace, divine health, light, and life. Invite it to flood your relationships with transforming grace, to heal them, to draw to you healthy, life-giving, blessed relationships, and to liberate you from those that are not. Just breathe it in, drink it in, soak it up, receive the blessing of the divine. If you have a special burden, a special need tonight, you don't need to know the answer. The divine knows the answer. Just give it to the divine right now. Release the weight of the burden you're carrying and give it to the divine and let go and trust the love and the grace of your divine source. Imagine us sitting in a circle, a blessing circle, with your eyes closed. Lift up your hands with your palms open, facing forward, as we invite the divine to pour the flowering heart blessing through you to all those seated in the circle. Know that it's flowing through them to you as well. And as the blessing passes through you to others, it transforms you, awakens you, liberates you. You don't need to know what you're doing. The divine is doing it. You just hold the intention for the divine to pour its presence and grace through you as a vessel, as an instrument of the light. Imagine the translucent, beautiful, blue planet Earth, Gaia, in the center of our circle. Let us invite the divine to work through our blessings and our prayers to flood the earth with light and peace, blessing, healing, to heal the air, to heal the waters, to heal the lands, to heal all the creatures, all the living beings sharing this planet. 8.3 billion human points of light. Let us take a strong intention for the divine to melt away from all the human hearts on this planet fear, anger, and hatred, and violence, and to replace it with unconditional love and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Relax your hands now in your lap. Open your eyes and begin to make direct eye contact with Suzanne and or me. As we begin the light meditation, Suzanne and I are flooded with oceans of grace and light for you. And it pours through every fiber of our being, especially through our eyes, the windows of the soul. If you just keep looking, you don't need to think, ask, do anything. Just keep gazing at least one of our eyes and receive with your heart. The light streams out through our eyes, in through your eyes, into your heart of hearts, causing the light of awakening and the flames of divine love to grow brighter and brighter and brighter within. Just receive. Close your eyes now. Meditate a few more minutes with us as the grace settles within you. Now keep meditating as long as it feels good to you, or find a place nearby to lie in Shavasana. Shavasana is to lie on your back with your eyes closed, lying comfortably on the floor or some other surface. Let your arms be loosely at your sides with your palms open and turned upward, and just let yourself dissolve with gratitude in the presence. We love you very much.
Much love, light, and blessings.
Until we meet again, know that the divine in us beholds the divine within you. And we bow to you. Namaste.